Well, howdy everybody. Sorry it's been a while since I've put up another video. I'm not one of these that can put up one every damn day. I wish I could, but I'm always busy tinkering with something or fixing something. And plus, I've been thinking a lot, especially after the shooting down in Texas that killed all those precious little kids and those teachers. You know, we've had a lot of school shootings. We've had all kinds of other mass shootings across the country. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how many. But I wanted to talk a little bit about the cops, the police officers that were actually, what was it, 19 of them in the hallway waiting to get the order to bust through the fucking door to stop a madman from killing any more kids. And I've thought about this for quite a few days. And if you're a police officer and you're scared of getting shot or getting killed, then you need to get the fuck out of being a cop. You need to take that goddamn badge and that fucking gun and lay it on your superior's desk and resign. Because if you're too damn scared to do the job because you're afraid you're going to get killed, we don't need you. You're supposed to protect and serve. Who the fuck are you protecting? Yourself? Look at all the men and women across the country and world that do dangerous jobs. Whether it be a coal miner. I mean, you know, I worked in the mines for a little while. Don't you think I was terrified that fucking roof was going to fall on me, or a piece of rock, or get pinned by a piece of equipment? But you know what? The job had to get done. And that's what I signed up for. When I drove a truck cross country every week, don't you think that I could have got killed? So many times I almost did. I mean, I swerved one time out in New Mexico, out coming in Albuquerque. Motherfucker drove up with his truck with a little kid in the back of it, cut me off. I jackknifed my damn truck to keep from hitting him. I was sacrificing myself to hitting a damn bridge if I hadn't got stopped in time to save that man and that child. One time when I was working in North Carolina at road construction, SUV turned over. I got the man and woman out, helped them out. There's a little baby in there in the back, still strapped. SUV caught on fire, and I couldn't get the baby out. But I kept fighting to get to it while people were pulling me out to save me. One time we had a flood here in Tazewell real bad. I can't remember, sometime in 2000. My wife and the kids, I told them to leave while I was putting stuff up on couches and beds, anything that was on the floor, I was trying to get it up on tables, cabinets, whatever. And then I looked back outside and it was flooded so bad. I mean, it looked like a raging river going down from my apartment. Then I heard somebody holler over from the next door. It was my neighbor's granddaughter. She's probably about 14, 15. She's like, Rodney, we need help. We got to get out of here. The fire department's on the other side. And she's like, I got to get Mama and Papa out here. So the fire department threw me a damn extension cord. I tied it off to the porch. And you know, I carried them people on my back and water up to my chest. And I can't fucking swim. I was terrified. But you know, I got them across. Got myself across. What I'm saying is, when it comes to sacrificing your life, especially for a child, that's the greatest sacrifice of all. And you chicken shit motherfuckers, god damn, I would have shot that motherfucking door open. I would have done anything it took to get through that door to stop him. If he had had to kill me, because they would have been, even if it had been my life, if it saved one child, that's what I would have done. And that ain't no damn Monday morning quarterbacking bullshit either. I've always put myself out there for other people. That's the way I was raised. I ain't no damn cop. Never even thought about being a cop. But I am a human being. And I'll be damned if anybody's around me that needs help. It ain't like I'm going to stand there and just listen to it or watch it. I want to do everything I can to help. Now that I'm older and broke her down, I can't help that much. I'd probably be more in the way. But I at least would have fucking tried. So the cops in Texas, never thought I'd say this about y'all. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of damn pussies. You lazy, chicken shit motherfuckers let how many kids die while they're on the fucking telephone begging, asking for help to 911 while y'all standing out there waiting for some fuckwad to give you the order to go in. I don't get it. I don't get it. And now here everybody's, saying that things might change. We might actually get some laws on the book, some gun laws to help maybe slow this mass shooting shit down, which I hope so. There's a lot of good laws out there that they're wanting to pass, and we need them. You don't need an AR-15. You don't need no AR gun. You don't need no military-style gun. You don't need a fucking rocket launcher. You don't need a grenade launcher. You don't need a tank. What do you need that shit for? Just because the Second Amendment says you can have a gun? A gun. Don't say jack shit about you having a fucking armory. And what happened? What happened? Every time there's a mass shooting and everybody starts talking about having some gun laws to make it harder for these people to get these guns. I mean, that goddamn guy bought the guns on his birthday when he turned 18. You know he's been waiting to do this. I really do think that people from now on, they need to make a law that if you purchase a gun, you got to wait 2 weeks to a fucking month so they can do a thorough background on your ass. I also think you should be 21 before you buy a gun. I seen a congressman ask another congressman something to the effect that where, an 18-year-old male's brain isn't really fully developed to really make those decisions, to have a gun or to use a gun. And he was, the other one was saying something that maybe we should have the selected service raised to 21. I think that's a good idea. Raise it to 21. But the difference is, just Joe Blow that turns 18 goes out here and buys a gun compared to a young man or woman that goes into the military. They're trained to use that fucking gun. They're trained to tear that motherfucker apart and put it back together and clean it. I don't know how. I've never been in the military. I've got friends and family that's been in the military. And by God, those some bitches are awesome with a gun. But they understand that when you pick up a gun and you point it at somebody, you got two options. Pull the fucking trigger or drop the gun. I've had people point guns at me. I've had them stuck to my fucking head, been robbed in North Carolina. What am I supposed to do? When you got a 9mm stuck to your fucking head, you do what the fuck they tell you to do. But if we had stricter gun laws, I think it really would help him. And you know, all these gun owners that, you know, say it's bullshit. You got to have a good guy with a gun to stop a bad guy with a gun. There was 19 motherfuckers that supposedly were good guys with a gun in Texas. It didn't matter. 19 motherfuckers with a gun. Good guys. And still yet that motherfucker was still yet to shoot kids while they're on the other side of that door. Didn't do a damn thing. People, we need training. If you want to buy a gun, you need training. Before you buy that gun, or when you purchase that gun, or after you purchase that gun, no, let me back that up. Before you buy that gun, or while you're going through the process of that 2 weeks or a month waiting period, you need to be trained and certified. Also, you need a psychological evaluation. We need to know. American people need to know if you're mentally capable of having a gun. I've heard these congressmen since then say it's the breakdown of a family and the family values. Now, what the fuck does that mean? The breakdown of the family and the family values. Do you know why there's so many people around here's families all the fuck? Social media ain't helping. Everybody's always looking to see if they can find something better. Grass is greener on the other side. That damn sure ain't helping. So many broken homes because of jobs, education, lack of poverty. List goes on and on. But yet the Supreme Court is getting ready to abolish Roe versus Wade. So that way, now more people will have to have kids. We ain't doing too good a job right now on how people are raising their kids. I raised 4 kids on my own. Now, of course with my wife, but I tell you, that was hard as fuck. I love my kids with all my heart. I really do. But I can see with my kids what's going on, because, you know, here my youngest son, he just went through a divorce. He has custody of all 3 of his kids, and he's raising them. He ain't got much help. Hell, I can't help him much. COVID and everything. You never know when one of them get it. Bring it to me. My oldest son, he's got two daughters and another baby on the way. And they have guns. But I told them to be responsible with their guns. Hell, we've been up on the hill many times shooting with their guns. If they get they get a new one. Hey, Dad, come here and look at this. I just tell them, be careful. God, please be careful around your kids. And I know they will. And but the breakdown of the family. Hell, the family's got to work all the fucking time. With the cost of gas and food and just everything is getting so expensive because of the COVID and because of greedy ass fucking oil companies. Everything's so fucked up. Everybody's crazy, man. Hell, the whole United States, man, needs to go to fucking therapy. Everybody's so sensitive now. Instead of, back in the day, you had a problem. My God, we handle it with that. You either get your ass whipped or you whip somebody's ass. Then what do? Shake hands afterwards. Best man won. Just don't do it again. Family values. And then another thing is the erosion of faith. How can anybody have any faith when we ain't even got any faith in our own goddamn government to help protect their children? These people wants to get rid of abortion, but yet keep their fucking guns and be able to get as many guns as they want so some dumb fuck can go out here and kill their kids. Which is better? Having a child aborted that ain't got no conscience, don't know what the fuck's going on, then have a 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old that knows what the fuck's going on, has feelings, has a conscience, be massacred, be blown away, and their bodies ripped apart so bad that they have to use DNA testing to make sure it's who that blob of what used to be a child. A baby don't know no fear. A child watching his friends get shot all the fuck, they know what fear is. And they say there's not enough prayers. Let me tell you something. These parents, these mothers and fathers, grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters that have lost someone to gun violence, there have been lots of prayers. But as usual, they never get answered. They never get answered. Why is that? Why don't God hear them begging this motherfucker or these motherfuckers, don't shoot my child? That's God's plan. If God's plan is sit there and watch children all over the world get massacred, die of hunger, parents abuse them, people sexually abuse them, who's the real monsters? The people that have the power to try to stop it? Or are they just as guilty as the fuckers that do it? They also say video games is a problem. I know video games are violent, but that's a different reality. You're playing a game. And I'm sure in some cases, probably a lot more than we really know, it does affect some people. But does it affect them enough to where they could just go out here and soullessly kill everybody in a classroom or a church or a grocery store? They need, I don't think so. Is it a possibility? There's something to it. Yeah, let's investigate it. Let's let some scientists investigate this. And father, not enough, the kids don't have enough, their father's not around. Well, gee, a lot of these fathers, when they get divorced from their wives or significant others, they can't afford to be a father. You're taking all their damn money for child support. They can't afford to work, drive to work, their vehicle, home, food. These fathers hide. I know. I damn near thought about going into hiding. I love my boys all my heart, but with my ex-wife, I was in court every goddamn month or every other month. More money. The harder I worked, the more money I made, the more she took. And if it was spent on the boys, it wasn't. Because I'd still have to end up giving more money that the courts considered as a gift so my boys could have books and shoes and clothes and all that. She took the money to spend however she fucking thought was best. $60,000 worth of lawyers didn't do me a fucking good. I got sick, broke down, couldn't work no more. Doctors pulled me out work. What'd they do? They put me in fucking jail for a weekend but to teach me a lesson to pay my child support. And these Congress people said cussing's a problem. What? Cussing is the one that helps causes people to fucking kill people? Yeah, if you're cussing somebody's ass out, I'm sure somebody gets pissed off, instead of smacking their ass or calling the cops. What good that'll do? They shoot them. I heard one congressman say there's not enough locked doors. What kind of society are we not trying to be a peaceful society? But we're not. We have our hands dipped in blood as Americans since the day we fucking set foot on this damn continent. Whether we was killing Native Americans or ourselves. Or England. Or other countries, killing other people in other countries. World War I, World War II, we had to fight those two wars. We had no choice. But Vietnam, Korea, well, they don't consider Cambodia a war, but we had men and women die there. And back in the day, we didn't lock our doors. Hell, I don't lock my doors today. But let me tell y'all something. Any of you motherfuckers think that you're going to walk in my house? I might be a liberal, progressive, Democrat, whatever you want to call me. But I will put a cap in your ass. Just all it is to it. If you want something that I have, ask me. Hell, I'll let you use it. Hell, I'll give it to you if you need it that bad. But don't come in my house and try to steal, or on my property and try to steal. I don't fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. Another congressman said that we're not saying the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag enough. What the fuck's that got to do with any damn mass shootings? You can pledge Look at these motherfuckers on January 6th. They's taking the flag that they supposedly, supposed to honor so damn much. Something I would never do. I'd never take the damn American flag and take it and start beating people in the head with it. That's not patriotic. And these are all fucking Republicans saying this shit. Did they not see the fucking tape? Or were they had their heads tucked up between their fucking ass cheeks? Did they not see those Trump supporters out there beating the shit out of cops now? Capitol Police, they're cops with American flags and Trump flags and rebel flags. That disgusts me when I see that video of that damn rebel flag flying in the damn Capitol building. Don't you people realize that the Civil War, the people that were fighting for the South, were traitors to the United States? They're traitors. I have family members that fought both sides, North and South. And the ones who fought for the South were traitors. There's just no easier way to put it. And that's what pisses me off about Tazewell County. Here, Tazewell, our town, is the county seat. And what do they have right in front of the courthouse? They got a rebel fucking soldier standing there. Won't take it down. They're traitors. They still believe in that bullshit of the glory of the South. There was no glory in being a traitor to our own fucking country and our countrymen. I don't know. One congressman, Republican of course, says there's too much crime on TV. Well, Jesus Christ. Let's do something about these guns and there won't be so much crime on TV. And it's Margie Taylor Greene. I can't never say her name right. Little cunt. She said that we need to repeal the gun-free school zones. Are you fucking kidding me? We need to keep guns off of school property. What do you want to do? All the damn people, all the students and teachers and everybody pack a fucking gun? That's an accident waiting to happen. What if you got some fucking nut-ass damn teacher, kids fucking with her or something, she fucking grabs that gun and goes off and she takes out the fucking classroom? Or what about somebody just driving a school bus? The kids won't shut the fuck up and they start shooting. Psychological evaluation and gun safety and gun operation training has got to be a must. It's got to be. I hurt so bad for those kids and their families and the teachers and their families and the shootings that went on this past weekend all over the fucking country. So many little babies are dying. So many little kids are dying. They'll get in a woman's uterus up in her vagina and say, hey, you're going to have that fucking baby. So you know what? So somebody can come out here and gun it down later. Ain't that some fucking shit? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I wish I did. I don't know if anybody would listen to me. But this has got to stop. Somehow we as Americans have got to find a way to stop this gun violence and this gun culture. Jesus, everybody's got a heart on them to get the new gun, to buy bigger, badder. I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, I'll call it a day. If any of y'all have any comments or thoughts about it, list it down below. Talk to y'all later. I think I will.